All right. What's up, people? So I'm gonna say this again, man. If you ain't talking reality, all that other energy stuff is stuff y'all can't do, right? It's all online pretending. Nobody cares, bro. Right? Moving forward, man. Um, First thing I want to say, bro. Why do people talk if they're not gonna make any coherent sense? I really don't understand that. But to explain to you, we don't entertain stuff that doesn't make sense, right? Or the same nonsense. We don't entertain that. Okay. And by the way, I have a cape. It's a full cape, right? Not a cloth, right? And I wear a bandana because I'm a gangster, right? So what are you talking about? There's no cloth, partner. It's a full cape, right? And like I said, I mean, I don't need to reiterate what's already common sense, but I'll just say this, like, you do realize that I'm probably going to be buying like another cape at some point, right? That'll probably have like the emblem on it because I think that's the one they sell individually. Like, unless I just get like the whole costume again, right? But I don't think I want to do that because, like I said, I'm not wearing a costume. But yeah, no, I'm going to get a new cape. And like I said, there's no other energy that could be turned into other than reality, which is that I get busy. So I'm a boss and I get busy, so I accomplish so much. Like, yeah, like I said, my cape, like, I mean, I've already explained. I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and entertain an energy that's not making any sense. But yeah, I'll be getting a new cape whenever I want, since, like I said, I make money with all y'all against me for no reason because you're jealous of me. Perfectly fine, right? So what does it matter though? I need you to understand something, man. Analyzing something and overanalyzing it and not making sense, that doesn't dismiss it. So when you analyze me, right? First question is why? Who asked you? Right? Number two is why would you think I care about your opinion or anyone else would care? Number three, I mean, it has to make sense and you got to get your facts straight, right? So, like I said, no, you make no sense. Like, literally, bro, like, it's just so out of place and so weird. It's just, it's odd, man. Because it's like they act like they can't see. Like, bro, you've seen my entire channel, you've seen all my videos. Let's get real. Just like you heard my song and you know you can't come close to it. And that's it. And like I said, you trying to make a name off of me or saying my name, bro, it's never going to work, man. That's the number one thing. That's why I just don't understand somebody who does things the same way and then it results in the same failure and then they wonder why. You do understand that I'm documenting everything you're doing and you're going to go to prison for it, right? Because again, that's slander. So like I said, I've already got tangible proof on you of what you said to me. I have a recorded audio, right? And then, and that's on your own show, bro. And then you're continuing and continuing when, like I said, we're way past that, bro. All that is over with, man. So, like I said, what is your deal? That's the question. Because you're only showing me what I already knew, showing your true colors, right? So it's like I said, I don't know why they think anyone would care. I mean, you're jealous, be jealous. That's perfectly fine. The thing is that y'all try to pretend You try to act like it's connected to everything else going on. Everything is separate. There's a lot of different stuff going on right now. I don't have time, bro. I'm busy, man. Like real talk. I'm just being real. I'm above you. I don't got time for y'all and your antics. Feel me? So, it's just so far from reality and so left field. Literally, this dude just says the opposite of what exists. Do you understand that that must be hard on you to keep doing that? See, the thing is, these people act like it makes sense. That stuff doesn't fly in reality. Like, nobody tolerates or puts up with that. You have to make sense, sir. You can't be delusional. This is why you fail. This is why you continue to fail. So you're answering your own question. As far as me, I mean, I make Batman look like what it is because I'm the only real Batman that's ever existed, at least as far as we know, right? Also, I make Batman look like what it is because, again, I can't make Batman look anyway because there's never been a Batman before. So, like I said, if you're going to talk direct so we can debate these issues. I'm the strongest human being there is. That's what you just got divine confirmation of that. Are you trying to disagree with the spirits and source and the divine and God? Come on, bro, you make no sense. Nope, God is right every time, sir. They just told you. I put out the reading for a little bit. I took it down for a reason, right? They already told you, man. There's several readers saying it right now. I'm the strongest human being in the world, which I already knew. So, like I said, what you have is all these weird people, and they sit there and try to pretend that they're sabotaging me like it's the thing to do, but yet I'm the man that doesn't put up with it. It's never happened, bro. Like, I'm impossible to sabotage. I'm impossible to stop. That's what's been proven. I mean, for you to say something like that is so unreal. I mean, it's just crazy, bro. Because, I mean, I've explained what I'm going through, what I went through. I am the strongest human being that's ever walked this planet. You got divine confirmation. I mean, you're going to argue with a prophet showing you here's what God is saying in agreement at this exact moment. That makes no sense. It's impossible. So, like I said, we're going to continue with reality that's proven, and I'm going to continue to prove all my points. I am the strongest human that ever walked this planet. Facts. Proven fact. So, see, that's not an option. You don't get to do that. So, like I said, I mean, you're going to go to jail or prison. It's just that simple. You got to get your facts straight, man. If you're going to talk, this is why you can't, this is why you don't have a voice and you don't have any kind of platform. See what I'm saying? Because you can't get your facts straight. You have to bring facts. You can't just talk and run your mouth. You got to bring facts, brother. So, I mean, everything about me is strength. I get more views than everybody because I worked harder than everyone. When everybody like you was trying to kick me when they thought I was down or whatever and stop me from succeeding, and my business is full scale, up and running, doing excellent. I've been through everything that's just atrocious and horrible, still going through it, and I continue to push forward. I am the strongest human being that's ever walked this planet, and everything I've done has been a sign of strength on a whole nother level that people have never seen. Like I said, with my training, I proved that I'm the strongest physically in the world, right? And that's why I got divine confirmation from source of that. It's on video. You cannot ignore it. So, like I said, those days are over with, man, of the denial of reality. You understand? So we move forward. Like I said, you're too immature to be a part of the conversation, clearly. I was never trying to involve you in this conversation anyway. You're just, who keeps saying my name and stuff and saying weird things that aren't there. So you go ahead and enjoy that. But at the end of the day, I just need you to understand you're absolutely irrelevant. So you're not even a part of this. I have accomplished more than every agency combined. And you're online. Think about it, how they have no self-awareness, saying the opposite of what I've accomplished. It doesn't make sense. Like, bro, these are documented facts. Like, everyone knows. Everybody knows what I've accomplished, right? They may not know everything, but they know a lot. You feel me? So it's like, it doesn't make any sense. If it don't make sense, then it's not going to do anything. It's not going to have any effective result. Just like y'all say, right? Y'all said, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Well, making dollars is irrelevant. I mean, like I said, if you know how to invest, you don't have to stay in that rat race. So all y'all are stuck in that rat race and you just gave up. So you want to talk about me, and everything is your intent that you're typing because you're mad that I've won against all odds. Like, okay, that right there is weakness. Your fake show is weakness. Your title is weakness. Everything that you're projecting and all the energy you're in is fear-based and weakness. I mean, like I said, it don't get no realer than me. What I've done, what I've accomplished, I would never let anyone take away from me or disrespect. I've done way too much. I've done it very quickly, effectively. Like I said, while everybody else is just sitting there being whatever comfortable, whatever it is, or uncomfortable, right? I literally go out every day and make a difference in the world and stand up for righteousness and for good. And I'm the general and the only actual, thing that's going on, the only actual war of all time, which is between good and evil, right? So, I mean, you would be evil, right? I'm just saying, I mean, think about it. You're in a delusional stupor because of me, right? Your cult leader is going to prison, right? Because I exposed him and ran him off this network, right? And you look atrocious. I mean, you really look just in general like you're in bad shape, right? And you're just kind of sitting there very angry at the world, right? And like I said, you're not eating, you're not doing anything for yourself or anyone else. You're just kind of sitting there miserable, right? So, I mean, you can do that all you want, but you haven't spoken on me yet. You have no way to speak on me because I don't know you. So, like I said, I talk direct. If anybody has anything to say to me, like I said, I mean, come say it. Like, everybody around me is super quiet, bro. You feel me? Everybody respects me and loves me. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like, why would I go out of my way to give y'all a way to talk, like to drop a link on here and all that, when you're just going to continue to do the same weird, monotonous, redundant behavior? See, every time you say other people are doing something, you just use the word redundancy, but now you're being redundant like you always are. You always say that everybody else is doing what you're doing, but anyone, with eyes can see that you do the same thing. At the end of the day, brother, you can try to dismiss all of reality and tell yourself that reality is different, but no, you're not gonna disrespect me, and you're not gonna take away from me all that I've accomplished, no matter what. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I've exposed a lot of people. I'm gonna continue to, and I do that in my sleep. Like, that's not even what Batman does. Batman also doesn't get online and expose people. Batman goes out on the street physically, right? And straight up is the real Batman. Like I said, I don't have to spell it out for you. You all know what it is. Everybody does. So it's like, what are you trying to say exactly? I mean, it's a very easy matter. It's easy. It's an easy matter. We take it to court, right? I file a lawsuit, which I'm already doing. It'll probably be several lawsuits, a lot. I may have to sue individually too, depending on the issue or the matter. Law always pertains. It doesn't disappear because you type a fake laughing emoji on YouTube, right? The lawyer will make sure all of you leave YouTube and that you can't get on the internet, basically, because of your actions, right? So it's like, I file a lawsuit, it's slander and libel, and I'm guaranteed to win because you continue to provide me with the documented evidence. So what do you mean? No, you're the one speaking condescending. You're the one who's malicious. You're the one doing all these acts that make no sense. You're completely unrighteous and wrong. I mean, you can use words and just talk a bunch and try to twist all of reality, but who are you talking to? YouTube is not a courtroom, sir, right? Courtroom is a courtroom. So what are you doing all this talking for if it's only not helping your cause? Think about that. See what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, brother, if you want to say that I'm not strong or the strongest human being ever, which I've proven and everybody knows I am. And it's irrelevant anyway, because if it's understood, it's understood. Why discuss it? I'm not sitting here talking about it. You are. But if you want to say that, okay. I mean, let's see you do my workout then. Can you do that? Can you do 30 pull ups consecutively? Because I guarantee you can't. I guarantee you can't. And I do it with a whole vest on that has weight to it. Like like it's a bulletproof plate, bro. It weighs quite a bit. It's a little heavy. You know what I mean? That was the first thing that people told me when I got it. They said, "Oh, you're the Batman," and I said, "Yeah, I'm getting a level 3A bulletproof vest." And it was actually I was talking to a police officer about it, and he was like, "Yeah, man, just be careful." And he's like, "It's heavy." You know what I mean? So, I mean, for me, this is not heavy, like at all. Now, when I put the steel armor on, steel armor is pretty heavy. But to sit there and say something that's so out of place when you're in the group that I'm taking to court and you're all going to prison and you're the one who's trying to actively stop my success and can't, or stop me from making money, or stop me from building, is very odd. It doesn't make any sense, and it never will. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, brother, like I said, my cape is what it's supposed to be, right? Which is my cape is has been through a lot, because I literally like people see me doing all sorts of real superhero stuff. Like that's the thing that you're aware of and you're mad about. And I get busy, right? So like I said, that's why the cape is so realistic, because that's what it is. All that happened is I had tied it to the vest. I wanted to take it off to put it on the steel armor. It was knotted so it wouldn't come out. So I tore it. That's all that's happened. And you see how every little thing they start running with and trying to make it something else. You have people trying to tell you, well, I don't know who they're talking to themselves, say they know my actions. Hold on. You have people trying to assume and say they know my actions and talk about what I've done, but they don't know anything about what I've done. They're trying to talk about different details of things, but they don't know anything about it. It's not possible. So what that is that's just a bunch of hoopla nonsense. So who cares? I'm just saying, if people want to have a real conversation, it's going to have to be on an even playing field where I'm able to defend myself and I'm able to speak back and talk back um and tell you reality, right? So like I said, bro, you got to understand, you sit on here all day long. You're trying to get your 3,000 watch hours, whatever. Fine, more power to you, buddy. It's too important to you, man, for somebody who is always worried about how they look. I mean, I'm just going to say YouTube is all you got, brother. You've been on here since like before I was born. You still haven't made it. And look at yourself and look at what you're doing. You're an embarrassment. I'm just being honest. So it's like, keep it up, bro. Just keep on embarrassing yourself and showing the world what a delusional, jealous, envious failure you are, and a coward. You know what I mean? I mean, you're a coward, bro. Like I said, you pull a tough act with everybody else, like all y'all, right? But me, I've called you out for years. Like I said, I'm not even gonna talk about it, man, because it's a waste of time, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. You can only explain yourself so many times to the same person. So it's like I just don't have time for somebody who's weird like that. You know what I mean? But like I said, it kind of just seems like you're dealing with your own karmic debt and your own karma. You're clearly unhappy and miserable. Um, Nobody wants to be around you for good reason. Like I said, I don't look like you, right? I think I'm taller than you, right? I'm definitely stronger than you. I'm built a lot better than you and anybody. I'm built like an ox, like a brick, you know what house, right? And I'm strong, probably the strongest I've ever been in my life right now. Like I look like a monster every time I'm coming through anywhere, like because I'm doing the real thing. So it takes a lot of training. That's what people don't understand. So it's like what you're saying. It couldn't be more like far from the truth. I mean, I'm a pretty big guy, especially right now, and I'm very strong. And it's not about being big or what they want to say muscle mass, which is usually fat on everybody. It's just the fact that my strength is on a whole nother level. I mean, like superhuman. So it's like I'm the strongest thing there is. So just say that you're jealous and you're mad about that. I mean, it's on camera. You said you saw something. No, sir, you clearly are delusional because that doesn't exist. There's no cloth. I don't have a cloth. I have a cape. It's the same exact cape. All I did was tie it to the end of the vest to give it a little bit more, like room to hang because, like I said, I had to tear part of it so it's shorter, right? And I didn't want it in the way of what I'm doing. The fact is that that every move that I made is perfect. What happened with the cape is not a mistake. It's perfect. It's all in divine timing. And the cape looks perfect. It works and it's awesome. And like I said, at some point I'm going to be getting another plate for my back to protect my back. And that's the thing is like that acts as the top half of the cape. So if you have the top half of the cape for right now being and it's bulletproof, I mean that would kind of be the concept that you want. So you're not making any sense. I mean, like I said, bro, I've already looked into carbon fiber blankets. I could use something like that. It can withstand temperatures of like over 181 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that. Looked into that. I looked into Kevlar. It takes time and it takes money. I put in a lot of money. The armor cost thousands of dollars. The bulletproof vest cost thousands of dollars. The bat cycle cost me thousands. I've done a lot of investing into this, being Batman. It takes money. So you can't call me broke because I proved to you right now what I said. The bat cycle I put $1,300 into, that wasn't nothing to me. None of this is nothing. Like what? So you're not making sense. Just like you say the same concept, but yet here I am. I made $100 deposit in the bank today, and you were mad about it. So, are you going to acknowledge anything that exists? I mean, it's not a choice. You all have basically like you have to acknowledge it. So acknowledge my success and stay mad at it. That's all I can really say. Because I've made and spent more money than anyone my entire life, and I've put a lot of money into being Batman and in this business. And I'm an alchemist, meaning that I build my own stuff, and that's the direction I'm trying to lean towards next. Is trying to build like my own bat pod. You feel me? That's the thing. I can go to any city and really be Batman. It's something that it's not a choice to respect. You have to respect it. I mean, I'm putting everything on the line to do what I'm doing. So, I mean, just say you're impressed, brother, because that's what you really mean. You talk backwards. So he's impressed by everything I'm doing, and he's just like, he already knew I could do it because I'm Tyree Sneed and I'm a god to them. That's the real truth. So, yeah, like I said, bro, you could just be real with yourself and say the truth. And like I said, that's the reason for all your suffering and your karma, because you can't just say the truth and how you feel. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, that's why nobody wants to be around you. You're lonely and miserable and unhappy and with someone you don't want to be with. All right. Oh, and you are definitely trying to get with Cocoa Butter. Okay. And I'm who said that. Y'all can stop stealing my words out of my mouth and my concepts and acting like they're yours. Okay. So thank you. Have fun with that. I'm done talking about you after today. And that's it. I just wanted to put you in your place verbally real quick. Okay. So have fun, pumpkin. I'm going to keep on doing me. And that's it. All right. I'm rich.